What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jurisco coming at you guys with another video, boys, and today I will be going over the best abilities and superstar X factors in Madden 22 The Yard. So let's go and hop into it. Now fellas, if y'all have not already, make sure you drop a like, comment, and subscribe, fellas. Doing those three things will go a long way, and I would highly appreciate it. And also make sure you turn on that bell notification so you guys don't miss anything Madden 22. Alright fellas, now before we do hop into the best abilities and X factors in the game, I want to go over how you get abilities, because I know a lot of people have been asking me, how do you equip abilities, how do you change your X factor, all this type of stuff. So what I'm going to show you guys now. So how do you get abilities? The way you get abilities is by leveling up a class. You have to level up a class to get abilities that are specific to a class, and then you could take these abilities into other classes. You could like swap them and stuff like that. So let's just take a look at the general right here. So let's go over to the level path, right? Let's go over to the level path, and as you level up this class, there's level 1, level 2. As you go through this class, you're gonna get the X factor right here. So at level 2, you get the X factor unlocked. So now you have an X factor when you go into the yard games, and then you keep going through the level up process. We got a Hot Rod Master right here. It says unlock the Hot Rod Master Superstar. So now that is equipped for your general class now. And as you keep going along, you're gonna get more abilities, and you're gonna get up to 3 abilities for this class right here. So you get Hot Rod Master, Protected, and Pocket Deadeye. Pocket Deadeye is the last ability that you will unlock. And then once you reach level 20, fellas, you can swap. You can swap your X factor to any other, like you can basically take Run and Gun right here, and you could put it on Bazooka. So that's what you can. I mean, you could put it on the general class, or you could take Bazooka and put it on the Magician class. So stuff like that. You could swap your X factors once you get to level 20, but you have to get level 20 on that class. So you have to get level 20 on the Magician to put Run and Gun on another class. So that's how it works. You have to get the level 20 to put Bazooka on another class, basically. So that's how it works. So yeah, that's how you get abilities, fellas. That's how you get abilities. And how you swap them. How you swap them, it's gonna show just like this. For when you swap them, all you do is press this, and then it's gonna say select ability, and then you can swap it to any like class that you any ability that you unlock. You have to unlock the ability first. Also with getting like abilities from other classes and stuff like that, there is some limitations. So if you go over to ability pool right here, it shows all the abilities and X factors in the game. It shows all of them in the yard. And since they added a bunch this year, they added a bunch of abilities to the yard. Last year you wasn't able to get Gunslinger and Hot Rod Master and all that, but this year they added basically all of the abilities and X factors from core Madden. They added basically all of them, so you can see all of them right here if you go to ability pool. And also in this section you can see what the ability does. I felt it's a huge question that I have been getting asked a lot, and this is a huge thing that you guys need to know. This is a huge thing you guys need to know. So basically this is a perfect example. So Deep Out Elite, right? Deep Out Elite, I did unlock it with the Moonshot. The Moonshot is the associated class with this Deep Out Elite. So once you level up your Moonshot, you get Deep Out Elite, right? Perfect, right? So it also says equipable classes. So that means that this Deep Out is supposed to be able to go on the General, the Magician, Lightspeed, the Shadow, all these classes right here. But it's basically a glitch in the game where it's basically showing every single class. Every single ability on this list right here, it shows that every single class can get that ability, but that's not the case, fellas. So I'll go ahead and show you guys right now. So let's take a look at the General, right? Let's go over to his abilities, and I have Deep Out Elite. I have Deep Out Elite, able to it's unlocked. I can put it on other classes, right? But you see right here, Deep Out Elite is nowhere to be found. That is because Deep Out Elite isn't supposed to be on the quarterback class. But if you look at the ability pool, it says that Deep Out Elite can be put on the General, but that's a glitch. So that's a huge thing that you guys need to know. Some classes don't get certain abilities. They can't get them at all. So let's look at Moonshot, right? Let's look at Moonshot. You see he gets certain stuff, but you see he doesn't get any throwing abilities. That's because they limited it this year. You're not gonna be able to put escape bars. You're not gonna be able to put Gunslinger on a wide receiver class. They made sure of that this year. So even though it says that in the ability pool right here, it says Bazooka, Moonshot can get that. It's not like that, bro. It's not like that. So you have to really pay attention to that, because that's what it's meant to be like that. The system is set up to be where, you know, Moonshot can't get throwing abilities, Moonshot can't get, you know, quarterback stuff. So that's how it's supposed to be set up. But there is a glitch in the game right now where basically every ability says that, you know, it's the equipable class. Basically every ability says that, but it's a glitch, fellas. It is a glitch, so you need to know that right now. So certain stuff like let's say human joystick, you're not gonna be able to put human joystick on the linebacker class. That I'm pretty sure that it's not supposed to be like that. Even though it says it in here, it's not supposed to be like that. So you guys have to keep that in mind. Certain abilities are for certain classes. Alright, fellas, so now we're about to go hop into this list, fellas. We're about to hop in this list. And fellas, with that glitch I just said, bro, that's easily gonna be fixed with a day one patch. There's supposed to be a patch coming day one for you know, when Madden fully releases to the world. So basically this Friday there's gonna be a day one patch that's gonna fix a lot of stuff in the game, like a lot of stuff. So when that patch comes, we should definitely expect, you know, everything to get fixed with the yard and stuff like that. So let's go and hop into this list though, fellas. Let's go and hop into this list. So the first ability that I do want to talk about, fellas, is Acrobat, fellas. Acrobat is the first ability, and this, honestly, I feel like this is the best defensive ability. If you want to have a good defensive ability, this is easily one of the best ones. I think most classes are going to be able to get Acrobat. Even if you're a quarterback, I think you can get it. Let me check real quick. I'll check really quick. Let me see if they can get it. Quarterback, let me see. Let's see. Can they get Acrobat? No, they can't. Okay, so hold on, let me check. So and that's also, fellas, that's another reason why I say Hitman is one of the best classes, is because this Hitman, he can get Acrobat. So that's really, really good for, you know, quarterbacks, because some people, they want to have like a defensive ability, like, you know, just in case, and Acrobat is definitely a good one, and I know the Hitman can get it. So Acrobat, that's the first one I want to talk about in this video, fellas. Acrobat is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane ability. I loved it last year, and I'm definitely gonna love it this year. I'm definitely gonna want to use it this year when I do unlock it with the Hitman class. So yeah, Acrobat, bro, you definitely need to be using this. If you have any defensive ability, this needs to be one of them, 100% one of them, because it's insane, fellas. It is by far one of the best abilities in the game. It activates a lot, and it's really OP, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, fellas, so the next ability that I do want to talk about is Gunslinger, fellas. Gunslinger is for all my quarterbacks out there. If you play quarterback, you know, mainly for the yard, if you're mainly a quarterback for your team, bro, Gunslinger is the way to go, fellas. You need to have this ability. Like, you need to get this, and this comes with the Magician class. So y'all guys need to be leveling up the Magician class and getting Gunslinger as fast as possible, because the fact that it's in yard this year, last year was in the yard, and it was kind of bad because, you know, our throw motions were kind of bad last year. But this year, because we have Gunslinger, bro, it's gonna make a huge difference gameplay wise. You're gonna be playing a lot better. You're gonna be able to get that ball out just faster, and it's definitely a must-have. It's a must-have for all the quarterbacks out there. So this one is definitely one of the best in the game, one of the best abilities in the game. It's gonna work every single play on offense, every single play, and yeah, you definitely need to be using this if you are a quarterback. All right, fellas, so the next ability I do want to get into is basically gonna be two abilities. It's kind of two abilities. It's deep in and deep out elite. So I used this last year in the yard, and it was actually insane, fellas. It was actually insane. And the fact that we can have more abilities now, and, you know, just how the class system is set up, you know, how it is, deep in and deep out is gonna be insane, fellas. If you're a bruiser where you're 6 feet 10, you know, 7 foot, and you have this deep in and deep out, bro, you're gonna be insane, fellas. You will be absolutely insane. This is basically gonna be for 20+ yards down the field. Like, you're basically gonna be able to catch the ball better. You're not gonna, you know, get that knockout animation. You're not gonna drop the ball a lot. And this one is definitely gonna help out with that a lot, fellas. It's gonna help out, you know, with you mossing people, just being absolutely unguardable. Even if someone's in your face, it won't matter. But definitely gonna be using this, fellas. So yeah, deep in and deep out. Like I said, this is basically just a combo right here. If you're using deep in, you definitely be using deep out too. Just because, you know, you're able to have more abilities this year. Instead of 2 last year, you have 3. So if you could have deep in, you might as well go ahead and put in deep out too. Might as well. All right, fellas. So the next ability I want to get into right here is gonna be roaming Deadeye. This is another one for my quarterbacks out there, fellas. Roaming Deadeye is absolutely insane, fellas. So how you want to do with roaming Deadeye is, when you're using this ability, I know dashing Deadeye is a thing too, but roaming Deadeye is kind of better. Not gonna lie, it's kind of better just because you could kind of glitch it. You could kind of glitch this ability by, you know, rolling outside the pocket. And when you roll outside the pocket and throw the ball, just let go of RT. If you let go of RT, you're still gonna get that perfect accuracy, and it's not gonna matter how far away it is. Basically, you're gonna still get that perfect accuracy with dashing Deadeye. And the reason why I really don't have it on this list is because it says passes with this ability have perfect accuracy on all passes under 40 yards. That is a limit on that. That's kind of bad. But if you look at roaming Deadeye, bro, you have it's no limit or anything. It's no limit. You could throw the ball 80 yards, 100 yards down the field. You're gonna get that perfect pass as long as you let go of RT when you're rolling outside the pocket, and as long as you're not pressured either. But even when you're pressured, you still get a perfect pass sometimes. So roaming Deadeye is definitely my go-to. If you are a quarterback, I would definitely say is go-to. Like I said, with that Gunslinger, roaming Deadeye, yeah, you definitely need those two, definitely. All right, fellas, so now the next ability I want to go over, this is going to be a defensive ability. It's called Deep Route KO. And honestly, this one is probably going to be one of the best ones. Definitely top 3 in the game. Definitely top 3 for skill positions, because Deep Route KO is going to help with all those man-to-man deep routes, 20+ yards. If someone's trying to moss you or something like that, this Deep Route KO is going to help you a lot, fellas. It's going to help you a lot. It's going to help you with, like, knocking out the ball, just getting interceptions overall. So you definitely need to be using this 100%. If you know, if you don't want to use deep in and out, if you want to use these two, go ahead and slap on this Deep Route KO. It's gonna make you absolutely insane for all those deep balls. Anything, whenever someone's trying to throw deep on you, you're gonna be able to knock that ball out every single time. As long as you try to make the tackle or go for the swat and stuff like that, you're gonna be knocking that ball out every single time. It really helps it out a lot. And it says right here, it says defenders with this ability force more catch tackle knockouts and man-to-man versus deep routes 20+ yards down the field. So like I said, and it says catch tackle, so that means what catch tackle means is when someone's running past you or someone has you down the field, you don't go for the pick. Don't always try to go for the pick. Try to actually tackle them. Just try to tackle them, try to like catch tackle them, and you're gonna basically knock out the ball. And also with this ability, you have to be a man-to-man. It's not gonna work if you're on cover 3. So if you have this ability, let your teammates know. Let your teammates know, you know, go a lot of man. Just, you know, I'm able to, you know, for this ability to work, basically. This ability will work only if you're in man. If you're not in man, it's not going to work. So just let your teammates know, you know, oh, yo, hey, for the defense, we need to be going man-to-man a lot of man-to-man, so my abilities actually work. Now, fellas, to wrap up the quarterback, you know, abilities that I do want to talk about in this video, the last one is escape artist, fellas. The escape artist, we all know how escape artist works, bro. Like, escape artist is insane, bro. Like, it's actually insane. Now, it wasn't top on the list for, you know, quarterbacks and stuff like that, only because the rollout speed and like just how fast the quarterbacks move behind the line, it's really been improved this year. Like, it's really nice, especially on next gen. It's actually insane how fast they move behind the line now. So I didn't want to put this at the top of the list, but escape artist is definitely still good. It's definitely still good. It's insanely good. So yeah, if you had to have 3 quarterback abilities, I would say definitely Gunslinger, roaming Deadeye, and escape artist. Those are the 3 you need to be using if you are playing quarterback, because like I said, it's just gonna make you absolutely insane. It's gonna make you just a demon at quarterback. You're gonna be able to throw perfect passes, throw the ball the fastest, and just roll out as fast as you want to. So yeah, those 3 for quarterbacks are definitely a must. Now, fellas, another good skill player ability that you can put on, this is for all my skill players. This is another one that you can, you know, try out, is short in and short out. This one is actually really good. It works really good in core Madden. It's kind of like a glitched ability to where it basically activates mostly all, like, it activates basically all over the field, basically. So if you don't want to use deep in or out, which I do recommend, but short in and short out, these are also really good, fellas. These are also really good. They play absolutely, and like they activate a lot, fellas. They activate basically anywhere on the field. So yeah, that one's really good. I haven't used it this year, so that's why I say use deep in or deep out, because I know how those ones will work this year. I know they're gonna be insane. But the short in and short out, the short in and short out, they're gonna play good. They're gonna do really good, and they're gonna work especially for those short routes. So let's say if you're trying to do a slant, or you're in the red zone, you need to make a clutch catch. This is gonna help you out with that. It's gonna help you out a lot. So yeah, this is another good one that you can use for the skill players. And also, fellas, with all the abilities I just named, the reason why they're also so good is because they're available on most classes. The abilities I just named, they're available on almost every single, you know, quarterback class. They're almost available on every single skill player class. So that's really why I named these ones out, because they work the best, and they're just available on most classes based. They're gonna be available on almost every class. All right, fellas, so now it's gonna hop into these X factors. Now, there's not a lot of good X factors, but there is a good amount. So I'm gonna go through these really quick, fellas. And like I said, these are just known to work. These ones are, when you're in that zone and you got your X factor, these ones are gonna work 100%. So let's go to hop into it, fellas. So we got bazooka. You definitely need this. If you're a quarterback, use bazooka. Bottleneck, if you're, you know, a skill position or wide receiver DB, bottleneck is gonna be insane. Let's keep on going. And I know bottleneck's gonna be insane because of how good the press is in Madden 22 the yard. So bottleneck is it's probably a top 3, definitely a top 3 X factor. Another good one is first one free. This one worked a lot last year and it was actually really good. First one free is really good. Freight train, I wouldn't say this is a top 3, but if you want to go freight train, you can. It's okay. That one's okay. I don't mind that one. Let's keep going though. Let's keep going. This Moss X factor, it's not working right now. It's glitched. I'm not sure if it's gonna be fixed. I'm not sure, just because it's not really in the game. Moss isn't really an ability. It's not in core Madden, not in mud, not in franchise. So I'm not sure if that Moss X factor is gonna get fixed. I'm not sure, but if it does get fixed, it's definitely top 3, 100% top 3. Let's keep on going though. Rack 'em up. No, I mean, rack 'em up is not really that good. Let's keep on going. Let's keep on going. Shutdown. If you want to use shutdown is not bad. When you're in the zone, you're basically gonna catch interceptions, and you're gonna have tighter coverage. So shutdown is not bad, but I would definitely recommend bottleneck over that. Let's keep on going. Trust is a really good one. If you're more of a running quarterback, you love running behind the line, or you don't want to fumble, basically trust is your way to go. Trust is really good. You're basically not going to fumble when you're in the zone, so you don't got to worry about anybody sticking you and then your ball flying 20 million miles in the air. You don't got to worry about that. So trust is definitely a good one for quarterbacks, 100%. And then the last one is yak 'em up, fellas. Yak 'em up is bro, this one's really good. When you're in the zone, you catch the football, you're gonna always break that first tackle, and breaking tackles in the yard is definitely a good thing because there's only so many users on the field. So when you break that first tackle, you're gonna have a good amount of yards after that. So yak 'em up is definitely a good one. So those are all the best X factors that you guys need to be using. 100% you guys need to be using in the yard. But all right, guys, that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe for more, and until next time, peace.